So I'm not sure if I can get this without the video, and I hope I can because I'm up here chatting with Prophetess Kamoy, and we were talking about the 12th house and the effects. And I remember when I went through the dark night of the soul, and a lot of people would question the things that I would say, but it might help someone to understand that when you're drowning in your thoughts and all you can do is think about the past and nothing futuristic, then what you have is ties that bind you to things. And those ties that bind you to things have to be untied, because if you're thinking about anything other than where you should be going in the future, you're stuck because you're tied to the past. And that's a nature of the Pisces anyway, because they go forward, the fish, and then they go backwards. So it's like um I'm recording it. So it's like making a decision that you're going to find out why you can't stop thinking about these past things. And it is in your power, but sometimes you feel like you're powerless against them because you rehearsed it so much, and your mind actually wants to be released from it. You know, it's like a container that's gravitated a whole lot of information that is not productive, and it keeps destroying your life in some way or another. And so the ties that bind you could be pride, by the way. The ties that bind are something that have to be undone so that you can move forward. So whatever that is in your life, one of the things that I remembered, and it's just been such a touching thing, I think today, is that I kept having dreams about being out in the middle of the ocean, and they were at 3 months apart. I would just see myself periodically, and I was just treading water. The water was up to my neck. I mean, this is water like ocean water. And after about 3 dreams at 2 and 3 months between each other, I remember seeing, it wasn't, I won't say that it was Jesus, but it was a master came out and got me. So it took me ashore, and well, first I was put on a lifeboat. This is the thing. And I was put on a lifeboat, and then we went ashore, and it, you know, it was like I had, maybe if you had been thrown off a boat or fell off a boat, something like that. And that's equivocable to like a mental breakdown. You can fall. And so I was seeing people that I knew, but it was telling me you can't talk to them anymore, as if that life is over. So I go back, and I was saying to Prophetess Kamoy, the thing about this is that it's a connotation of understanding when you have a placement in the 12th house. Like for me, I have Saturn in the 12th house. And with Saturn in the 12th house, you'll feel restricted to let go of that old kind of thinking. It's not traditional anymore. You got to let it go. And if you don't let it go, then you're going to be broken. And this is where my breaking came in that placement. So we began to look at how powerful the archetypes are, because the master of the sea, it was Neptune that came and rescued you. Mean that's his domain. No other archetype can come out into sea or water and get you but the archetype that reigns over that domain. So anyway, that's just a little bit of something that I was sharing with Prophetess Kamoy. And of course, we're going to have some revelations even more, because there's a lot of energy that's coming in, edifying and giving us information on how to tread through the next month. But this Pisces energy is right here, right now, by the way, because it is in retrograde, and it's aligned with the other planets in retrograde. So you guys stay cool and remember the master of the domain that you might be dealing with, which is air, water, earth, and fire. If you feel like you in a pit of fire, go on over there and deal with the archetype, if it's Aries in your chart or if it is Leo. Whatever fire sign, It might be deal with that archetype if you're feeling that. The other thing is if it's air, Libra, Gemini, that's right on the table right now. Balance coming out. All of this stuff in the air, communicating all through. You know, bring the communication, excuse me, into divine order in your mind. All right. And so we'll check out and maybe in another day or two. Oh, we got the Taurus class tomorrow. So that's going to be at 2:00 Pacific. And you guys could like sign up still at IFW Builders Cash App. All right. Or go on to Kamoy Knight's inner, say it, Prophetess Kamoy, because I'm like in the spirit. Number 4. Say it again. Number 4, your inner voice. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm like way out there right now. So drink a lot of water. Don't eat heavy. Eat light, and don't fight. Amen. Have a good one. Yes.